Hello, good morning, Discovery Church family and friends. Today we have Proverbs chapter 13 for you. Let's take a listen to what this has to say. A wise son heeds his father's instruction, but a mocker does not listen to rebuke. From the fruit of his lips a man enjoys good things, but the unfaithful have a craving for violence. He who guards his lips guards his life, but he who speaks rashly will come to an end or ruin. The sluggard craves and gets nothing, but the desires of the diligent are fully satisfied. The righteous hate what is false, but the wicked bring shame and disgrace. Righteousness guards the man of integrity, but wickedness overthrows the sinner. One man pretends to be rich, yet has nothing. Another pretends to be poor, yet has great wealth. A man's riches may ransom his life, but a poor man hears no threat. The light of the righteous shines brightly, but the lamp of the wicked is snuffed out. Pride only breeds quarrels, but wisdom is found in those who take advice. Dishonest money dwindles away, but he who gathers money little by little makes it grow. Hope deferred makes the heart sick, but a longing fulfilled is a tree of life. He who scorns instruction will pay for it, but he who respects a command is rewarded. The teaching of the wise is a fountain of life, turning a man from the snares of death. Good understanding wins favor, but the way of the unfaithful is hard. Every prudent man acts out of knowledge, but a fool exposes his folly. A wicked messenger falls into trouble, but a trustworthy envoy brings healing. He who ignores discipline comes to poverty and shame, but whoever heeds correction is honored. A longing fulfilled is sweet to the soul, but fools detest turning from evil. He who walks with the wise grows wise, but a companion of fools suffers harm. Misfortune pursues the sinner, but prosperity is the reward of the righteous. A good man leaves an inheritance for his children's children, but a sinner's wealth is stored up for the righteous. A poor man's field may produce abundant food, but injustice sweeps it away. He who spares the rod hates his son, but he who loves him is careful to discipline him. The righteous eat to their heart's content, but the stomach of the wicked goes hungry. Verse 24 again says, he who spares the rod hates his son, but he who loves him is careful to discipline him. Many people say spare the rod and spoil the child. Well, that is not a biblical principle or promise, and it's certainly not a biblical truth. God says, use the rod of correction to instill careful discipline to your child so that your children will grow up in the fear and admonition of the Lord and know the difference between right and wrong. Let me read you a commentary from this study Bible. It is necessary for a loving parent to discipline a child, but it is necessary. The greatest responsibility that God gives parents is the nurture and guidance of their children. Lack of discipline puts parents' love in question because it shows a lack of concern for the character development of their children. Disciplining children averts long-range disaster. Without correction, children grow up with no clear understanding of right and wrong and with little direction to their lives. My wife is often asking, what is wrong with people? Seeing people drive crazily and recklessly on the road, and people doing all kinds of things, acting out in the grocery store and different places. What's wrong with people? People need instruction. They need careful discipline. And not just any careful instruction or discipline. The difference between right and wrong, the morally right thing and the morally wrong thing. And where do you find that? In God's Word. I hope that you'll do so, searching after the truth in God's Word and applying that to your lives. And to those of you who have children or grandchildren, teach them, instruct them carefully. God bless you. Bye-bye.